Hey there, YouTubers. Cody Thiem here, Frewsburg, New York. This is one of my first actual YouTube videos that I'm recording, meaning that I want to post it on YouTube. The other ones that are on there were just ones that I had in the past, so I figured I'd start making new ones. I'm trying to get into this a little bit. I do a lot of exciting stuff outdoors, and I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy watching my videos. So today we're going to be talking about the rifle that I bought, and it just showed up today. And of course, you can see it there. It's a Benjamin Trail NP2. It's 22 caliber. I've done a lot of research on this gun, and it seems to be that the 22 cal is the caliber to go with, unless you want to go with like a 25 or a 30 cal pellet. But this is a lot cheaper. It's not as hard to pump. This is actually one of the smoothest pumping guns that I've found online. And if you want to go out and shoot squirrels or rabbits or small game, coons even, woodchucks, this is one of the guns you're going to want to get. I've heard of confirmed kills at over 100 yards with these things with woodchucks, which are a very hard varmint to hit. So, nonetheless, I figured I'd get this one, and I'm going to customize it, and I'm sure you guys will like to see that. I'm going to give it a little paint job, which I've already done with my girl's pellet gun. I'll have to show you that one in another video, but we'll cover that later. So basically I'm going to unbox this, put the scope on it, and then I'm going to go out and shoot about 100 rounds through it to get all the oils into the barrel and get it out of the chamber so you don't have any seepage. And then after that I'm going to tear it apart, we're going to clean the barrel, customize the stock on it, and try to maybe figure out a pellet holder, I'm thinking, but we'll see. I got a couple other pellet holders that I've made right now, and I'm going to give them a try, see what I think about them. So, without further ado, we'll open this box up and see what we got inside. Okay, there's the gun. Still in the bag. Now, being a New Yorker, it's hard to get a gun delivered to your house, so I had to go through my local dealership to get this gun. But he was very willing to do it for me, and I'm quite happy with it. So here's the weapon. As you can see, it's got a pistol grip on it, which is very nice for keeping nice steady aim when you're using like a tripod or bipod or shooting stick, so it keeps the weight on it. So yeah, it's actually got the slings too, which I believe, yeah, the sling comes with it in a box, and so does the scope. I'm hearing a lot of people talk about this scope. It's not the best scope. It's a 3x9x32, which comes with the gun. It's not a very good scope. What I'd suggest is, I've seen thousands of posts on it. Go ahead and go to Walmart and get yourself a 3x9x40 AO reticle with mil dots. You want mil dots for reaching out into 100 yards plus. So basically we'll just put the scope on, and we'll call this video good for now. This is my first attempt, so I'm a little nervous, so I'm trying to burn through the frost a little bit, but bear with me here, and we'll try to put the scope on real quick for you. You can see how it comes, and you'll be ready for it. But yeah, this gun should be fairly close to what a rimfire 22 will do. I can hit a woodchuck at 150-200 yards on a very calm day, of course, with my 22. So basically, this one, you know, you can hit a woodchuck at 100 yards, and it should work out pretty good for you. So there's the scope. Where's the mounts? I think that's just the mounts in there. Yeah, it's the mounts themselves. Comes with a wrench. Oh, one of the screws is loose. Take all the screws out. Bear with me here, fumbling. I'll make sure to fast forward through this. You don't want to firm them up too much, because you want to line your crosshairs up and get it situated on the gun properly. So you just kind of want to see that, how it's just kind of sliding around, but it's attached. This one, luckily, the screws are already out of it. Don't mind the floor. I don't have a actual table for this room yet. This is my outdoor / music room, so. So it's got Picatinny rails, so you just pick a rail, any rail. I always like good eye relief, so I set the scope nice and close to my face. Not too close though, because you don't want to end up with a black eye. And believe me, speaking from experience, I had a buddy that did it. These guns will give you a black eye if you mishandle them in any way. So, okay, let's see here. Out locked in place like that, that's a good sign. Now, I always was taught to pull that back all the way so it locks in the rear position, because they'll move around on that rail, so you got to pull it back all the way and then tighten it down, and that'll prevent slippage of the scope and just a lot of frustration. I'm putting on the furthest one back and 3 in from the front, just because that's my preference. Now, I got it somewhat on there. Hold up to my shoulder, line the crosshairs up with the action of the gun, not with my shoulder, like a lot of people think, because that will throw your aim off. So I line it up with the action of the gun, not your shoulder. You just go ahead and snug your screws up. Good and tight. And then you go across the 4 screws on your scope mount, which gives it an equal torque on the mounts, so you're not putting a lot of pressure on one spot of the scope, because you can risk breaking the scope doing that. Oops. Let's go ahead and tighten it down. I'm just feeling on my hand, you know, in comparison to how tight the screws are, because these are very fidgety screws. Now, this is just temporary, so I'm not putting any thread lock on them yet, but when I'm getting down and serious with this gun, and after the modifications and everything, that's when I'll go ahead and thread lock everything in, so I know it's not going to move. Along with the stock bolts, and that prevents from the bolts loosening up because of the slamming of the pistons. So it'll just help with accuracy a lot, because these pellet guns are a little different than rimfires. You got 2-stage action, so it can definitely throw a scope off very easy. It'll break the ones that are not meant for pellet guns. So there's the gun with the scope on it. Shoulders nicely. Looks good through the shoulder there. Let's see. Normally they come with a strap too, but maybe this one didn't come with one. And it looks like it didn't, so I will look into that further, because it was supposed to come with a strap. But either way, I have a strap on my 22 I was planning on putting on it anyway. But there it is. Benjamin Nitro Piston 2. And I look forward to having some good videos and some good times with this thing. Of course, I'm going to enjoy it myself, but I hope you folks do too. So we'll be seeing you again until next time, and I'll record the shots and everything, and you'll see how this gun's customized and built to the way I like it. Alrighty, we'll see you next time.